Norwegian, so go ahead. We record that.
Primarily during the time you were talking about, like shame and forgiveness,
yeah,
and things like that.
I'm recording now. So.
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw two visions. I didn't know exactly where I was, but I just saw in front of me was like this enormous stack of what seemed to be like sandbags, like bags of sand all stacked together in these square, or like these rectangular bags. And obviously when you have something like that packed so tightly together, I think they even have stuff like that in war zones too, or like they did.
Yeah.
Basically with
for
sandbags
defense.
that form these.
For defense.
Yeah, basically. So it was like this formidable wall that almost seemed to be blocking my path in a sense. Just really big stack of those sandbags. And at first I took what was like a pickaxe, and I just took one swing into what at least I thought were sandbags, and by impacting the bags, it turned out they were actually made of styrofoam.
Is that right?
That white plasticky, super light, breakable stuff.
Yeah.
And with one swing, the wall was already coming down. And so, obviously, the impression of the vision was what looked like a formidable, impassable structure was made of almost one of the lightest and weakest substances there is.
So it was a thing called the paper tiger. Tiger.
I get very similar to that.
Sorry.
And I even though it could have been done with a pickaxe, I imagined myself in the vision. I also having what was like a broadsword, which was basically taking it down all of
them down.
Yeah, just taking it down quicker and more efficiently until the wall itself was cleared entirely.
Less alone.
And then the second vision was.
You know that's happening, right? Or happened.
Amen. Bless the Lord. The second vision was interesting. I thought it was like, just like an oddly shaped hole in a wall. It was actually shaped like a plus sign. Like in a sense, it was kind of shaped like a cross. And it was just almost in the most powerful and intense way possible. It was just spurting forth water, just coming out of this
bursting forth water,
cross-shaped hole in the wall.
Water is gushing out.
Yeah, just gushing out in such an intense way that from a distance you would just see this white mass of mist coming from the general area of the wall because of how much water was coming out at once. So it wasn't just gushing forth water, but it was coming out at such a speed and intensity that it was filling like the whole area, I guess, I was in with mist, and it's similar to a waterfall, which is just the greatest downpour of water that exists pretty much. That creates mist too because of how intense it is and how far it's falling. So it actually took one to come closer to where the source was to even see that the shape of itself. You had no idea what the shape was until you were at that close place to it. And being at that close place obviously was dangerous too because of the
impact,
because of the amount of water that was coming out. I mean, you could probably lose your arm by sticking it.
Seriously,
it was coming out at such a rate. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting vision, but
what do you think that way is?
I'm not really sure. But that's what I saw.
I know the first one. I don't quite remember. Don't understand the second one, but the impression, sanctifying power of God, so immense. The cross obviously means it's God many dash on many rivers, whatever waters. God is doing a very immense, impactful cleansing of your life. So, it's God sometimes do gentle through, sometimes doing impactful. I think today is a very impactful day. I can see in your physical expression. I hope I don't misjudge you.
No,
So a lot of liberty comes from your inner man. So
Amen.
physically manifesting. Let's wrap it up here. Okay, so.